Good evening, my Real News Midday TV family. Welcome back to the channel for another news update. And in the news this evening, Trilani man charged with rape of woman he went to party with. Several charges have been laid against the 26-year-old Trilani man after he allegedly forcibly abducted and raped a woman with whom he had gone to a party on April 10. Brandon Horton, otherwise called the KJ, of Greenville District, is charged with possession of a prohibited weapon, unauthorized possession of ammunition, 3 counts of rape, and a forcible abduction. It is alleged that the woman went to a party with Horton, then later asked for a friend to pick her up and left. The woman's friend stopped at a nearby shop to make a purchase, following which Horton reportedly pulled up to the same location. He allegedly ordered the woman to exit her friend's vehicle, forced her into his, and then took her to a house where he sexually assaulted her. The police were alerted, and the lawmen carried out a raid at the address to which he had taken the woman. They found the woman and removed her from the location. A search of the premises was also conducted in Horton's presence and view. The police say during the search, a Taurus armored G2C pistol with a magazine containing 5 cartridges was found on the bedroom floor. Horton was taken into custody while the woman was assisted to the hospital where she was medically examined. Horton was formally charged on Saturday and is slated to appear in the Trilani Parish Court in Duncans on April 17. Man accused of fraud freed after making restitution. A St. Catherine man who was accused of collecting money from persons seeking to travel overseas for work was freed in the St. Catherine Parish Court on Friday after making restitution to the complainant. Kirk Letford, 30, was charged with 3 counts of obtaining money by means of false pretense. When he appeared in court on Friday, his attorney, Rodin Richardson, submitted that his client was only facilitating a process and had no intention to defraud. Richardson told the court that having made a restitution, Letford was remorseful about the situation as he was not a travel agent. Senior Parish Court Judge Yvette Wentworth Miller offered a formal verdict of not guilty and freed Letford of the charges. It was alleged that in March 2024, the accused collected US $7,000 from 3 women after convincing them he could secure employment for them in the United States. After supplying documents and waiting in vain for their date of departure, the complainants reported the matter to the Spanish Town Police. An investigation was launched, which resulted in Letford's arrest and charged with a fraud. Driver who allegedly used a car to fatally injure a man during dispute charged with murder. A 27-year-old truck driver and a sales representative has been charged with a murder committed in 2021 during a dispute. He is Joel Needham of Golden Grove District, St. Catherine. He is accused of the murder of 22-year-old Joel Walker, a farmer of Golden Grove District. The Guys Hill police say about 1:30 p.m. on September 25, 2021, an argument occurred between Walker and one of Needham's relatives in their community. Needham reportedly intervened in the dispute and used his Toyota Probox motor car to hit Walker, inflicting severe injuries. Walker was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. Following an investigation, Needham was apprehended and charged. His court date is being finalized. PNP condemns a JLP witch hunt against the job seekers. The People's National Party is strongly condemning what it describes as a political witch hunt against the qualified Jamaicans who offer themselves for public service following the objection by the Jamaica Labour Party to an Integrity Commission appointment. The JLP-led government last week registered an objection to the appointment of Renif Lawrence as Acting Director of Corruption Prosecution at the IC on the basis that he is reportedly a longtime friend of PNP General Secretary Dr. Dayton Campbell. However, in a release Sunday, the PNP claimed the objection was based solely on a past social association, describing it as reckless and a vulgar display of political intimidation. In the present case, the individual was considered fit to serve by the relevant commissions that are responsible for such appointments. There is no record of misconduct or bias, yet his appointment is being attacked because someone who attended his wedding is affiliated with the PNP. This is political victimization, plain and simple. In contrast, the father of a recently appointed IC commissioner was once a JLP politician, but the leader of the opposition did not stoop to opposing the proposed appointment on that basis, the PNP contended in a release on Sunday. It added that such incidents only serve to discourage decent and capable Jamaicans from participating in public life while slamming the government for castigating the job seeker without a shred of evidence. Jamaica is a country of 2.7 million people where social and professional associations with persons who are active in national politics are inevitable. Those commonplace connections are innocuous and are not in and of themselves indicators of political bias and do not disqualify anyone from public service, the party said. The PNP noted that the Prime Minister's wife serves as Speaker of the House while presiding over matters related to the IC, describing it as a glaring hypocrisy. It added that the message being sent by the JLP is dangerous and undemocratic. Mere association with someone from an opposing party can impair your career advancement and cost you your opportunity to serve. The PNP rejects the toxic and retaliatory politics being practiced by the JLP. We will continue to defend the right of qualified Jamaicans to serve their country without fear, intimidation, or political interference, it said. Go get the facts. Police Federation boss chides JFJ over fatal shootings and planned protests. Chairman of the Jamaica Police Federation, Sergeant Arlene McBean, has called on Jamaicans for justice to partner with the Jamaica Constabulary Force in the fight against the crime instead of, in her estimation, battling against the cops. Speaking at the funeral for late Detective Corporal Garfield Letford on Saturday, McBean noted the significant decline in murders, down 35.9% between January 1 and April 5 this year when compared to the same period in 2024, before chiding the JFJ over the human rights group's planned protest against the police killings later this month. I note there are advocacy groups out there who want to thwart what the Jamaica Constabulary Force has achieved. In 25 years, we have never seen a reduction in homicides at the end of February so low, McBean said.
I know there are advocacy groups out there who want to thwart what the Jamaica Constabulary Force has achieved. In 25 years, we have never seen a reduction at the end of February so low. 25 years. Yet, you're looking at a few things without doing your research. I must start off before I talk about Garfield, the legendary investigator. I am going to send a message to Jamaica for justice. Don't be a part of the problem, be a part of the solution. Get on board. I would love, at your peaceful demonstration coming up April 29th, you have placard to speak about the one-end reduction in major crimes. I would love for you to have the placard telling men and women who are paying the ultimate sacrifice, thank you. I would love for you to have placard to speak to the family of police officers who have been gunned down by criminals. If you can't do that, I classify you as a true terrorist. Dr. Kevin Clay and the men and women and leadership of this force has transformed the system. How dare you walk to the Jamaica Constabulary Force instead of partnering with us? Come and have a sit down with us. Show us your stats of community engagement where you go out here in communities and tell the criminals. We want you to help us save the citizens' lives. You cannot be one-sided, and it's clear that there is no recognition for the stats from Indicom. You know why? over 80% of all police shooting were justifiable. JFJ or whatever J you are, let it be a joyous moment and go and get the facts and leave the members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force to carry out their function.
St. Elizabeth Municipal Corporation urged to partner with the TAJ for improved property tax collection. The St. Elizabeth Municipal Corporation is being encouraged to partner with the Tax Administration Jamaica to enhance the property tax collection in the parish. Minister of Local Government and Community Development, Desmond McKenzie, made the call while addressing the corporation's monthly meeting in Black River on Thursday. McKenzie noted that while St. Elizabeth's collection target was surpassed last year, it still doesn't represent the capacity that you have for property taxes. It is important that for the new tax season, which started a couple days ago, the efforts of the municipality be doubled to ensure that you work closely with the TAJ to go significantly above where you ended in the last financial year, he emphasized. The minister also encouraged the corporation to improve service delivery to persons doing business with the municipality. It is important that we pay attention to the areas of weakness in the system that need to be improved. It is important that we respond when persons express concern or have complaints about the situations. Even if we can't respond in terms of dealing with it, persons can feel comfortable knowing that, yes, I sent a message to the municipal corporation about a road or a park or something, and I have gotten a response. That is what people are clamoring for, McKenzie said. Local government, as I have always said, is front and the center of every aspect of the daily lives of the Jamaican people. The services that we offer, local government, is critical to those, he pointed out. McKenzie's address during the municipal corporation meeting formed a part of his two-day working visit to St. Elizabeth. Thank you everyone for watching. See you tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. for another news update.